Hi everyone, and welcome. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Ciara and I'm the Digital Events Manager at Connecting Up and TechSoup New Zealand. Connecting Up and TechSoup New Zealand are part of the InfoExchange Group, a not-for-profit social enterprise that tackles the biggest social challenges through the smart and creative use of technology. For those of you who haven't attended a webinar session with us before, Connecting Up and TechSoup facilitate an annual training calendar of online webinars, workshops, boot camps and webcons to help the social sector upskill in all things digital. Check out the training and education menu on our website for more events coming up online. But enough about that. I'm excited to welcome you today to Streamlining Financial Operations, eInvoicing Case Studies for Non-Profit Organisations with Sam Hussain from Link4. Sam has 17 years of experience in digital marketing and software solutions. His key role is in understanding the technical solutions required to meet the needs of the market and then creating and maintaining the solutions from a technical perspective. Sam understands how technology can be applied in the real world to solve the day-to-day problems of business people. Before we begin, we just have some short housekeeping. All your lines are muted. So if you have any technical issues, please type it in the questions box of the webinar panel and I'll be able to assist you. If you have any questions during the session, please also type in the question box and Sam will answer them at the end of our webinar in our Q&A answering session. We really encourage you to ask as many questions as you think throughout the session to make this as a dynamic and interactive session as possible. No question is too silly, but also note that your comments and questions will not appear to the entire group. If you're on a Wi-Fi connection and have multiple programs open, this can sometimes affect the quality of the audio and the video of the webinar. If possible, please close all the other programs to help you have best experience today. Please note that this webinar is being recorded and a link to the recording and the slides will be sent to you soon after the webinar ends. Before we start, I'd also like to remind you that we have a short survey at the end of the webinar, and if you could take the time to complete this afterwards, we'd really appreciate it. Thanks again for attending today, and I'll hand you over to Sam.
Thank you so much for the introduction and welcome everyone today. Happy to be with you here today to talk about how we can help you streamline your financial operations and e-invoicing. So today we will cover 4 points. So what's e-invoicing, why you need e-invoicing, who's doing e-invoicing now and some case studies for you, and how to become e-invoicing ready. So we would like you to meet Aaron. He's a restaurant owner and they do great coffee as well. His wife is the one who's doing the bookkeeping. So they receive invoices from their suppliers on a daily basis. And we asked them about how many invoices they receive per month, and they said close to 300 to 400 invoices a month, and they have to process them manually. And that means data entry, and the wife is doing that after work hours. That's a lot of pressure for the business to keep going this way. We asked them if they are using any like PDF solution that can extract the data from the PDF files, and they said yes, but we are not happy with the performance of this solution. Or usually we have tried different solutions, but we're not happy because it's not accurate enough. We have to do the same, almost the same effort to check all the line items and make sure all the information are transferred correctly. But on the other side, we'd like you to meet Dennis. Dennis is the president of Talent Bend's Netball Club. Unfortunately, they have lost $150,000 in an online invoice scam. As you can see on the news, it was on the news, and basically he said that the hackers were able to intercept the email and change the bank details in the transaction itself. So the invoice is coming from their supplier, the supplier email address is correct, the invoice template is the same one, all the information, the line item, the service is correct, only difference is the bank account. And it was very challenging for their team to notice that, or even maybe they just thought, yeah, the supplier just changed their bank account, we can just pay the invoice, it's fine, but they have lost $150,000 in that scam. I can tell you that usually when we talk about cases like this in any room, at least 1 or 2 out of the 5 or 6 in the room will say either we have been in a similar situation or we know someone who have been in a similar situation. So it started to be very risky to manually process incoming invoices from suppliers as well. So what's the solution to that? So there is what we call it now the eInvoicing network in Australia. This network is a secure network between the supplier ERP or accounting system and the buyer accounting or ERP system. So basically that means, for example, if you are using Xero and you would like to, if your supplier is using Xero and you are using QuickBooks, MYOB, NetSuite, Oracle, SAP, whatever accounting system, the invoice data itself will be delivered from Xero to your ERP system without the need for emails or PDFs or manual data entry. I want to make sure that this point is clear, because sometimes even when we say that, it's not really clear enough. I can answer questions about this moving forward or show you some slides that will explain this more. But this secure network will definitely make sure that you are getting the invoice from your supplier, not from anyone else. And there's no way to get wrong information because it's coming from your supplier's accounting or ERP system itself. So what are the benefits of invoicing? So definitely it's more efficient. So when the supplier creates the invoice within a minute or two, the invoice data is delivered to the ERP system of the buyer. And as you can see on the right side, there is a wide range of systems that's already integrated to Link4. That's not the whole list. We have more than 15, 16 different systems. If you are using any system that's not on this screen, just get in touch with us and we will let you know how we can make e-invoicing possible for your system. But with e-invoicing, it basically gives you the benefit of getting paid faster. If you are sending invoices, for example, to a government department, the Australian Federal Government Department promised to pay e-invoices, if you are sending an e-invoices, in 5 days, just 5 days. As you know, when you send an invoice now, a manual process has to go through, the invoice has to go through a manual process that usually take longer than 5 days to get paid. Also, it gives you the ability to store the transactions, see what happened, see the transaction status at all stages. Most importantly, it stops invoice scams. There's no way to get scammed if you are doing e-invoicing, because there are different steps that will stop that from happening. And not just the invoice delivery process, but we can also implement what we call business rules and validations when you receive an invoice from a supplier. Just a quick example, if you receive an invoice from a supplier and the ABN of that supplier is not listed in your ERP system, Link4 will automatically give you a notification that you are receiving an invoice from a supplier who's not listed in your system. You still can process the invoice, you still can push it to your system, but we make sure that you are aware of this kind of transactions as well. As I said, we are integrated with a wide range of solutions. Even with MYOB, as you know, they have MYOB Essentials and AccountRite and Advanced and EXO and whatever. We have integration to different products as well. Just get in contact with us, let us know what system you are using, and we will be happy to help you with that. So how that e-invoicing network works, it's a little bit similar to the mobile network. You just need a service provider like Link4 who will act on your behalf to find out if you are sending the invoices out or if you are receiving invoices in, to send and receive the invoices securely on your behalf through the e-invoicing network. As I said, if you are sending invoices to government departments, federal, state, and local, federal government department is mandated to be able to receive e-invoices since July 2022. State governments are on the e-invoicing network now. On top of my head, I know that New South Wales government, they have more than 50 departments on the network. South Australian government has more than 50 departments on the network. Victoria is on the way. We already work with West Australia. They have 5 now on the network as well. So on the local level, many councils are already on the eInvoicing network, able to receive invoices from you. One of the benefits, as I said, is detecting duplicate invoices. So if you receive an invoice from the same supplier, same invoice number 2 times, the system will automatically detect that and give you a notification that you have received this invoice before. Just make sure that you're aware of that. Also detect invoices not coming from your suppliers, as I said, based on the supplier ADN. So if you receive an invoice from someone who's not listed in your system already, this will give you a notification. Even the system can detect bank details change. If for whatever reason the supplier sent an invoice to you and the bank details are different from what's already in your system, the system will detect that and give you a notification as well. On top of that, you can also implement different business rules and validation that meets your organization requirements. So, for example, we work with many government departments on federal level, state and local, and they implemented purchase orders systems. They cannot accept an invoice from a supplier without a purchase order. So if we receive an invoice from a supplier without a purchase order, we basically stop that invoice and show it as not accepted or rejected, and the supplier should send it back with the correct purchase order number. So some of the case studies that we would like to talk about today is, and we selected some surf life-saving clubs because they are not-for-profit organizations, but at the same time they use different accounting systems. Many of them are using Link4 already, and you can see some of the feedback they gave about Link4, those who are using Xero, Mario, and the benefits they got from using the solution. Basically, we always like to share this one for Permagi. Surf Life Saving, I would definitely say that it makes much easier having it populate straight into Xero. They mean the invoices to go through straight into Xero. So there is no paperwork, and it's very easy just to see it pop up into the in Xero to reconcile. And I'm happy to answer your questions about this as well, because we understand that you might need to have your own approval process or get the invoices delivered to Xero as a draft, which we can control for you as well. So is it just about government departments? Actually, no. There are different enterprises who are doing invoices like BOC Gas, for example, Zonte, Foodstep, in the hospitality industry, Devonport Council, and others in different industries. And over the last year, just last year, more than 30,000 businesses joined the eInvoicing network in Australia only, and more than, I think, close to 10,000 in New Zealand. And that's great uptake for the first year. We always look for more, but definitely this is a good uptake for the first year. So how you can become eInvoicing ready? So based on the accounting system you are using, if you're using cloud accounting system like Xero, Mark, QuickBooks, SASO, whatever, you can just go to our website and create an account, connect to your accounting system. If it's already integrated, you will find it very easy to connect to Link4, and you'll be able to start sending and receiving invoices straight away. If you are using an ERP system like SAP, Oracle, NetSuite, whatever, get in contact with us. We will let you know how we can make it possible for your ERP. We have done integrations with a wide range of systems, as I said, for SAP, Oracle, NetSuite, and others. But you have to make sure that you are getting in contact with us. Give us the information you have about your system, and we will be looking forward to help you. We are an accredited service provider by the ATO. So in order to be an e-invoicing service provider and send and receive e-invoices, we have to be accredited by the ATO. We go through all the required steps by the ATO, testing, security, all the stuff needed by the ATO to meet the ATO requirements. So Link4, we are leaders with SMEs. We have more than 4,000 SMEs using our system now. They use different systems like Xero, MAP, QuickBooks, and others. The first enterprise on the e-invoicing network in Australia, BOC Gas, use Link4. We are most popular with the federal government departments, with more than 45 government departments across Australia and New Zealand. But also first with software solutions like Xero, MAP, and QuickBooks since 2016. And also the first large council on the invoicing network, Devonport Council, is using Link4, and other councils as well now using Link4. Again, just make sure when you are looking at invoicing, you use an Australian provider. There are international providers who are not storing your data in Australia, and that's a problem. With Link4, we store your information in AWS data center in Sydney, and we have disaster recovery plans for AWS Melbourne data center as well. So if for whatever reason your information at any time your information is stored in Australia, it doesn't go out anywhere. And being part of Connecting Up network, you get special discount on our pricing. If you go to our website, you will find our pricing plans at this price, but because you are part of the Connecting Up network, you get discount on the Link 250 plan and also on the Link Blue plan that gives you unlimited transactions. When you sign up to Link4 using cloud accounting systems like Xero, MAP, and QuickBooks, you get 10 transactions for free per month. But if you need to send more transactions, you will upgrade to one of the paid plans based on your usage. With all the Link4 plans, you get notifications about your usage, about the transactions you're sending, about the transactions you're receiving. So you're always in control of your account, your transactions, and all your invoices in and out. Additional point to this process is onboarding your trading partners. So with Link4, we help you to onboard your suppliers and customers by different ways. One of them, through Link4 dashboard, you will be able to see your list of customers and suppliers based on the information in your accounting or ERP system. And based on the ABN or NZBN of the customer or supplier, we show you if this customer or supplier is ready for e-invoicing or not. That will allow you to start letting them know that you are also on the invoicing network and start sending and receiving invoices with them. But if they are not on the network, you can invite them through Link4, or even we can organize what we call it onboarding campaigns for you that includes different activities like landing page content for landing pages on your website, or which is definitely recommended, but also email campaigns to your suppliers, webinars for your suppliers or customers to inform them about invoicing and that you are invoicing ready, so you get more benefit and ROI of your invoicing project. So to quickly give you an update about invoicing, so it's a seamless invoice delivery process where through Link4 dashboard, you'll be able to see all the invoices and purchases that you have sent or received, the status of each one. You can do search, you can filter them based on your criteria by certain supplier or by the invoice status or date, whatever you like. And you will get daily, weekly, monthly reports about your transactions based on your preferences. Definitely there is business benefit. There are business benefits for you to do that. As I said, avoiding scams, getting paid faster, and others. There are thousands of businesses on the network and government departments and enterprises as well. And you can trade with them straight away as soon as you connect your accounting system to Link4. You can become active straight away either by going to our website, link4.com.au, and sign up, or feel free to book a demo with our team to show you how Link4 works with your accounting or ERP system. Now, back to Kiara and the questions. And thank you for your time and for your patience. Chiara, can you hear me? I'm going to be waiting for questions from your side if you have the questions on the chat box.
Yeah, if anyone has any questions, yeah, fire away now. We'll just see if anyone's got any questions coming through. I've got, do we still need to send invoices by email if we send them as e-invoices?
No, and that's the beauty of e-invoices, because with e-invoicing you can send all the attachments you would like to send. If you need to send PDF files, Excel sheets, whatever you need to send with the invoice, there are certain files that you can send with e-invoicing and no need for emails or PDFs at all after that.
Okay, we've got another one here. I'm challenged to understand what Link4 provides above PEPPOL from our accounting software.
So there are two main things here. One is not all accounting and ERP systems are able to send e-invoices through the e-invoicing network, which is called PEPPOL. PEPPOL is the standards and the network is called the e-invoicing network. So not all accounting and ERP systems are able to send or communicate with the e-invoicing network by themselves, and that's why you need a service provider like Link4 to connect your accounting or ERP system to the network and send and receive e-invoices. The other thing is all the checks that I've been talking about, like checking duplicate invoices, if the invoice is not coming from your supplier, bank details checks, business rules and validations, notifications, approval workflow, all those additional features are in Link4. Doesn't come with your accounting system offering.
We have another one here. Is there any way to get all of my customers to accept e-invoices?
Yes, definitely. As I said, within Link4 dashboard, you can see who's already on the network. Those who are not on the network, you can send invitation email to them. But we have done what we call it onboarding campaigns for different government departments, businesses, and enterprise businesses and others. Like, as I said, Devonport Council, we helped them onboard many of their small and medium businesses suppliers. BOC Gas, we onboarded more than 4,000 businesses to the network so they can trade or they can send and receive invoices with them. And definitely we can help you onboard your suppliers to the invoicing network. Saying that, we understand that some of the suppliers are still using maybe Word and Excel to send invoices. And to help those businesses who are either using Word or Excel or using old ERP systems that cannot do e-invoicing, we also have another solution for them called Link4 Invoice Express that can allow them to create and send e-invoices through the e-invoicing network in Australia and New Zealand as well.
Okay, we've got a question from Frank here. How is each business identified? ABN? We have multiple zero files for different agencies using the same ABN with a branch ABN structure. Is that supported?
Yes. So within Link4, you can, if you are organization with multiple ABNs, the identifier is the ABN. In Australia and in New Zealand, it's the NZBN. So you can set up your account in Link4 as the main organization with one main ABN, but also you can add sub-organizations or sub-companies under your account, and each one of them will have a separate account, but the main organization or the main account can access all of them as well based on the ABN. Yes, supported.
Okay, we've got a question here from Gabby. Is Link4 designed more for business to business? What about when we invoice individuals who don't have a business?
So Link4 is designed to help you deliver all your invoices to your customers. With the business-to-business transactions, yes, that will go through the e-invoicing network, but also for those who are not businesses, the invoice will still be sent as an email to the customer, but not with the PDF attached, with the link to an online URL where the customer can see the invoice details itself. So we make sure it's more secure. And from that page, they can download the invoice PDF if they would like. And also we can integrate that with payment solutions to make it easier for your customers to pay your invoices as well.
How do I know who else is doing in e-invoicing?
Yeah, as I said, when you connect your accounting or ERP system to Link4, we basically synchronize the list of customers and suppliers, and based on the ABN, we check that. This is a unique feature that we have at Link4. Other solutions might ask you to go to a website called Peppol Directory and search for each and every organization one by one, which is going to be time consuming. We embedded this search feature for you in Link4. As soon as you connect your accounting or ERP system, we show you who's e-invoicing ready and who's not. And definitely happy to organize a demo for those who are interested to show you how it works from start to end, and show you how easy it is to send and receive e-invoices.
All right, just wondering, has anyone got any other questions for Sam while we have him here? I'll give it a minute to see if anyone comes back with anything. No, I don't know if anyone has any questions.
If I can get this chance to ask those who are in the meeting now to share with us in the chat box what accounting and ERP systems they are using, that would be very helpful. And yeah, they can share this in the chat box with you, and we'll be looking forward to find out what systems they are using. And
we've got JA says he's used MyOb.
Great, supported.
Yep. I'm sure there's other people there using something.
Yeah, that's our website. It's link4.com.au, and on the homepage you can see some of the systems connected. Yep,
Microsoft
sorry.
Dynamics Nav on premises, another MyOb, Greentree.
Yep.
All supported by you guys. Yep.
Yeah, so I have a wide range of integrations either with MYB or other ERP systems.
Okay.
So great, that's a good feedback. We are looking forward to help you with your e-invoicing journey. If you would like to book a demo, please just go to our website and click on book a demo. That will basically allow you to start knowing more about e-invoicing if you would like, and how we can help you and show you a demo of how it works.
Well, thank you so much for coming along today, Sam, and discussing all that with you, everyone. As Sam said, contact him. I will send out an email with recording and also the slides. And I will stick Sam's contact email in there as well. So if anyone wants to follow up and have a chat with Sam, he's more than happy to help you. But other than that, thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you, Sam, for coming along, and we'll see you all the next webinar.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Bye.